Hello students, I hope you all are fine and you have enjoyed your puja holiday. So now we have to get back to our classes. So in this video I'm going to teach you corners, edges and faces. In my last video I told you of the corners and the sides. So there I have shown you the example of two-dimensional figure like square, rectangle. So there I told you that when two line segments, that is two sides, join, so that point is called corner. But here we are going to discuss about the solid figures, that means the three-dimensional shape. So here you can see this one is a cube. Okay, so here we are going to find how many corners, edges and faces do this cube have. So first of all I'll tell you about the face. Okay, so here you can see the red portion. So this one is one of the face, that means what, surface of a solid shape. So this all yellow portion, these are also the face of this cube. Okay, so if you count 1 2 3 4 5 6, so a cube has 6 face. Okay, that means surface of the solid. Okay, and we can keep this cube in any of this surface, right? Any of the face we can. So if we move it like this, so you can see this cube is like if you see this, so it may you will feel that this one is the ground means face. Okay, so similarly if you rotate the figure, so then you can able to see. Okay, now I will tell you about the edge. Okay, what are edge? So edge means where two faces meet. Okay, that means here you can see this one is the top face. Okay, and this one is the side face. Okay, so when these two meet, so this one is called the edge. Okay, so here you can see this black border, so this one is one edge. Now you see I have arrow mark this one, so this. Okay, so that means the back side and this side, okay, they are meeting here, so this point is also a edge. Okay, this is also an edge. So similarly you can see the black lines, so there all the two faces meet, so that is why these are the edges. Okay, so you can count this. Okay, and you can find out that how many edges do a cube have. So if you count, you will get 12. Okay, so we get 6 faces and 12 edges. Now let's talk about corner. Okay, so in case of solid shape or the three-dimensional shape, so there the corner means what, where 3 edges meet. Okay, so you can see this. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, so these black lines, these are called edges, and where 3 edges meet, so that one is called corner. Okay, so you can see this one is a corner, here this one, here this, these all are what, corners. Okay, so if you count, then you can get the corners. You can get 8 corners. Okay, so if you count them, definitely you will get it. So this is the concept of your corner, edges and faces. Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, edges can be curved or straight. Okay, as I told you about the sides are only the line segment, that means that should be straight, but edges can be curved or straight line. So if you're talking about a ring, okay, suppose I'm talking about a ring. Okay, so here you can see this one is the curved line, right? So this is the edge. Okay, this is the curved edged and also straight. So here you can see these are the straight edge, and if I give you the example of ring, so here you will get curved edges. So in this way, in page number 147, exercise 8.1 is given. So there you will see one table, and there in the left side you will see some figures. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to count the faces, edges and corners, and you have to write on the definite boxes. Okay, so I think you can do it. So this is a work for you. You do it and you can show me. Now I'll tell you about patterns. So as we already discussed about the patterns, that means I told you that if we follow some sequence or serially if we follow, in case of numbers we have already done, so that is called pattern. But in case of shapes also we can follow. Okay, patterns are formed based on some rules. Okay, so if you find the rule, that means what pattern or what sequence they are following, then you can able to solve the or you can solve the pattern and you can able to draw the next one also. So you can see page number 148, there you will see repeated pattern. Okay, so it's a kind of work given in your book, so we will discuss here and you can do it in your book also. Okay, so a number that is given repeated pattern. Okay, some colors are also given. Okay, so I haven't colored here, so you see the color pattern also and accordingly you do. Okay, so here circle, square, circle, square. So definitely the next one will be what? Circle, right? Here you can see repeated, no, circle then square, again after square circle, circle after there, after that square. So after square it will be circle. Okay, because after a square every time it is coming square, circle, right? So in this way you have to do. Here also you see this triangle and again inverted, then again triangle straight, and here you have to draw the inverted one. Okay, next you see this one, like this, there are some different colors are given. Okay, so you follow that. Okay, so then you see this one again here, so here it is given, so obviously there will be one more this, right? So in this way you have to solve it. Okay, next let's see B number, increasing pattern. Okay, so here that means the pattern are increasing. So first of all you see the here 3 dots here. At first 3 dots were there, then again one increased, one increased. Okay, so in the next one 1 2 3, here one increase, so here have to increase one, and here also one. Okay, so similarly the next one, so already 3 dots were there. Okay, now again increased like this way, again increased, and the next one will be what? Again will increase. Okay, so now if you count here 1 2 3 4, and here also 4, now you will see 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so that means they are increasing. Here 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, definitely here it will be what? 4 box. Okay, like this. So in this way you have to do it. Okay, so I have solved only A and B number, so you do the C number also. Next is given C number, increasing and repeating pattern. Okay, that means first of all it is increasing, then again it is repeating. So you can see this figure, again it is increase, right? Then again same. So obviously this one will come. So you have to draw like this way. Okay, so this. Next B number, 1 dot, again 2, again 3, again 1. So again there will be what? 2 dot. Okay, so that means increasing then repeating, again increasing then repeating. Okay, so here after 3 it is repeating like this one. So after this obviously this one will come, so that's why I have drawn two dots here. So one more is there, so you solve this. Next D number, rules. Okay, that means here you have to follow certain rules. Okay, so that one you have to see whether they are using what, that means whether it is repeating, increasing, or increasing, repeating, or using directions or what. Okay, so here I have written you have to find out the rules followed, so then only you can find out the next figure or you can able to solve it. So it may be direction or repeating or repetition. Okay, so you can see here A number. So you can see this semicircle here, again this one horizontal, then again vertical, again horizontal, again vertical. So obviously now you see this one, right? Like this way, so it will obviously it will be like this, right? Next, this arrow mark, no, so here it goes this, then right side, then down, then left, then again upward, then it will go what? Again right side, right? So in this way you have to draw it. Okay, some more numbers are there, so you do it. Next one, page number 149. So they are decreasing and repeating. Okay, so that means you can see here, so at first you can see 1 2 3 3 block, and 1 2 3 3 block. Now it is decreased 1 2 3, and here only 2, that means this part decreased. Now this part is also decreased. Okay, now again the same one. Okay, again the same one. So after this which figure will come? Obviously this figure. Okay, so the next one will be what? This one. Here you have to draw like this, and here only this. Okay, so in this way you have to do. Okay, students, and here it's not about like every time it will be given like whether they're decreasing or repeating, or whether they're increasing, repeating, or repeated patterns. Okay, there you have to see the figures, see the sequences, and then you have to calculate, or you have to understand that what pattern they are following, and accordingly you have to draw. Now a very interesting topic, that is symmetry. Okay, so here you can see I have written, if we divide an object in such a way that the halves are exactly same, they are symmetrical figure. So you can see this figure, right? So here it is told that if an object we are having, and if we divide it into halves and the halves are same, okay, then that figure will be considered as a symmetrical figure. Okay, so here let us divide it. Okay, so you can see I have drawn one line. Okay, so now if I divide this, so this portion and this portion, they are equal, right? They are exactly same, so that means this one is a symmetrical figure. Okay, now you can see this. Okay, so this is a kind of spoon. So here also if we draw a line of symmetry here, so like this way, so you can see this part and this part is also similar, right? So that means their halves are same, so they are called what? Symmetrical figure. Okay, they are called symmetrical figure. Okay, and students, you have to focus on this, that how you have to draw the line. Okay, so if you draw a line from here like this way, then it is not considered as a symmetrical line. Okay, because here you are not doing half, right? So similarly here also, if you draw like this, then this upper portion and lower portion will not match, then it will not considered as a symmetrical figure due to your symmetrical line. So always we have to choose the symmetrical line, so that the halves can be divided into exactly same. But it is not in case of every figure. Okay, so you can see here, so this is a hand. Okay, so if I draw a line of symmetry over here like this, so this portion and this portion, will they are same? No, they are not same, right? Similarly, if I draw some line from here, then also this part and this part will not be the same, right? So that means this figure is not a symmetrical figure. Okay, so I think you understood that what are symmetrical and what are not symmetrical figure. So the line, this is called your line of symmetry. Okay, this is called line of symmetry. So line of symmetry is also very important. Okay, students, that means you have to see the figure properly, you have to observe that, and you have to think that how you can draw the line of symmetry. Okay, so by drawing that, if you are getting the halves are exactly same, then you can consider that figure as symmetrical figure. Okay, so by this way you can do exercise 8.2. okay, so there you have to identify whether they are symmetrical or not. Then in some question you have to draw the line of symmetry. Okay, so I think you can do it. Okay, and if you face any problem, then you can tell me, so that I can solve it and I can give it to you. Okay, now next topic is your next and last topic it is. So that is tiling. Okay, so tiling means what actually, students? Here you can see some shapes I have drawn. Okay, so here you can see the shapes that fit into each other without a gap and without overlapping. Okay, that means when we are drawing something and there if we insert something and that one exactly fits on that gap without any gapping and without overlapping. Overlapping means one into another. Okay, so if I draw this brick wall, so here you can see if I add one more brick here, so yes, I can add it, right? If I add one more brick here, yes, this one is also possible. So you can see there are no gaps, they are closely packed. So that means these tiles I can insert. Okay, so that means these are these are called the tiling figures. Okay, now you can see here, this is a hexagon shape. Okay, so now if I draw another hexagon here, so yes, it is also a complete figure. Here I can draw another one. Yes, there are no gap here. Again we can draw, so there are no gap, right? Here also we can draw. Okay, so there you can see no gaps, right? So that means this tiling, as I am drawing here, so these all are tiling. Okay, they are tiling, but it is not for all the shapes. If there are gaps, they do not tile. So here you can see the circles. So here you can see this portion. So these are the gaps between them, right? These are the gaps between them, and that is why this figure is not considered as tiling. They do not tile because they are what? Having gaps. Okay, so you have to see the figures which are closely packed and there are no gaps and there are no overlapping, then they are tiling figures. And also it is not mandatory that every time you have to follow the same shape only. Okay, it may be some other shape also. Okay, means they can tile. Okay, so but I'm showing you all the similar shapes here. It's kind of rectangle shape, here it's hexagonal shape. Okay, so you can see, you will get a clear picture if you solve exercise 8.3. okay, so there you have to draw the tiling and accordingly have to color also. Okay, so you do it and you can show it to me. Okay, I will tell you whether they are correct or not.